Good day, everyone. Today we're gonna talk about negotiation on contract of service. Basically, negotiation is a process of communication and interaction between two or more parties with the aim of reaching a mutually satisfactory agreement or resolution to a dispute, conflict, or situation where there are differing interests or objectives. It involves the exchange of proposals, counter-proposals, and compromise, as well as active listening, persuasion, and problem-solving skills to find a middle ground that satisfies the needs and concerns of all parties involved. Negotiation often takes place in various settings, including business diplomacy, law, personal relationship, and everyday situation where conflicting interests need to be reconciled. Inexperienced negotiators and even many experienced negotiators tend to assume they have a choice between two main strategies: negotiate in a tough, demanding manner or in a friendly, accommodating manner. Thus, there are four principles that you need to learn so that you can improve your negotiation skills. Firstly, separate the people from the problem. Next, focus on interest, not position. In addition, invent options for mutual gain. Lastly, insist on using objective criteria. For a better understanding, let's move on to the first principle, which separate the people from the problems. Strong emotion can become wrapped up with the substantive issues in a negotiation and complicate it even further. In principle negotiation, negotiators work to deal with emotions and personality issues separately from the issues at stake. For example, if two department heads are locked in a heated battle over resource, they or their leaders will confront the strong emotions underlying their dispute through active listening and other communication techniques. The goal is not to win, but to reach a better understanding of each party's concerns.
Hello, good morning, Miss. How can I assist you today? Good morning. I recently purchased a car from your dealership and I've noticed several issues with the paintwork and I'm quite disappointed, to be honest.
Sorry to hear that you are experiencing problem with the paintwork. Could you please provide me more with the detail about the issue you have noticed?
Of course. Firstly, there are several noticeable scratches on the exterior, and secondly, there are certain parts where the paint start to feel like peeling off, and I don't really like that, as this is not what I expected when I purchased the car.
Let's move on to the second principle, which focuses on interest, not position. Negotiators often waste time arguing over who should get their way or alternatively trying to find a compromise point in between the two firm positions they have at stake. In principal negotiation, negotiators look beyond such hard and fast position to try to identify underlying interests, which is their basic needs, wants, and motivations.
I apologize for the inconvenience. We strive to ensure the highest quality in our vehicles, and it's unfortunate that you received a car with such issues. As per our contract of service, we are committed to addressing any concerns regarding the purchased vehicle. I will be more than happy to assist you in resolving this matter.
Thank you for your understanding. I would like to know what options are available to rectify the paintwork problem. Ideally, I would prefer to have the car's paint repaired or repainted to a satisfactory standard.
In addition, insist on using objective criteria. It's common in negotiation for parties to argue back and forth about whose facts are correct. This type of argument is likely to end in either impasse or an inefficient compromise. A better way, in principle negotiation, negotiators rely on objective criteria of fair independent standards to settle their differences.
I appreciate your preference for a proper paint repair. In order to address this issue, we can offer you two options. Firstly, we can arrange for our certified technicians to assess the damage and carry out the necessary repairs at no additional cost to you. Alternatively, if the damage is extensive, we can consider repainting the affected areas or even the entire car. However, I must inform you that repainting the entire car may take some time, as we want to ensure a thorough and high quality job. Thank you for presenting those options. I believe having your technicians assess the damage and repair it would be the best course of action. I appreciate your willingness to rectify the problem promptly and without any additional charges.
Next, invent option for mutual gain. Negotiators often settle for the first agreement they reach, believed to have hit upon an outcome that both sides can live with. In principal negotiation, negotiators devote significant time to brainstorming a wide range of possible options before choosing the best one. In negotiation, options refers to any available choice parties might consider to satisfy their interests, including conditions, contingencies, and trades.
You are welcome. I'm glad to hear that you're satisfied with the proposed solutions. I will coordinate with our civil department and schedule an appointment for you to bring in the car for assessment and subsequent repair. Is there a particular date and time that works well for you?
I'm available next Monday afternoon. Can we schedule the assessment and repair appointment for that?
Certainly. I will book the appointment for Monday afternoon. Please bring the car to our service center and our technicians will thoroughly inspect the paintwork and proceed with the necessary repairs. Do you have any other concerns or questions regarding this matter? No, that covers everything for now. I appreciate your assistance and look forward for having the paintwork issue resolved. So thank you for your cooperation.
You are very welcome. It's our pleasure to ensure your satisfaction with the purchased vehicles. We will do our best to make the necessary repairs and deliver the car back to you in excellent condition. If you have any further questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out.
Therefore, a major skill to be successful at this level is to consider the interest on your partner. In this case, you can develop criteria that a solution must meet. This is the object of the third principle. Obtaining a win-win solution is obtaining a solution that obeys all the criteria of all the negotiators. So, to be successful at this point, you need to develop the criteria for your solution. Following this principle is beneficial for you as negotiator. Hence, you can option for cooperation and avoid competition. You won't need to lose or win. You need to focus on your interests and develop specific solutions. That's all from us. Thank you.